What's up, guys? It's Braden here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing some Sunday afternoon rail fanning. It's about 5:40. The sun should be going down in about 30 minutes. Once the sun's down, I'm down. So I have my scanner on, so y'all might hear that in the background. I have it running on all frequencies just because the rails have been a little quiet today. So we might hear some stuff. Probably Eaker Airport Telecom is going to be the biggest thing that we hear, unless the police catch someone. As you can tell, all the old railroad ties are just sitting out right here. Union Pacific just finished tearing up all the track in Durant. This is all the new stuff. Brand new track. The trains run a lot faster now. Sup, Southern Kansas rail fan? How are you doing? Been a while. Yes, very fancy track. Brand new. They raised the speed limit on these trains because earlier today I caught one of those new Union Pacific mini flag units after church, and holy crap, it sucked. I barely beat it out of town, and I was going 70. I just got ahead of it by the time I made it downtown, up Main Street, and then down to Kiamichi Tech, because down there usually I can beat it and have a good minute before the train comes through, but I had less than 30 seconds. It was nuts. So now I guess if I want to go chasing, I have to chase them way out of town, unless they're going slow. What's up, short line? I'm just going live. Sun should be going down within 20 to 30 minutes, and I'll be putting up about when that's done, so. Yeah, I hope I catch one too. Really, I could stick around until 7:30, which I'm not going to do that. And I could catch the Kiamichi, but I don't feel like it. I was just in enough of a mood to come out here before the sunset. It feels good to get out though. We've been frozen all week. They canceled school every single day every single day of the week this week because we had like 3 inches of ice down here in Durant. Like, people couldn't even leave their house. We couldn't leave our house. There have been a few trains through Durant today. I heard one this morning when I went to go feed my show steer, and then I caught one after church, and then I heard another one when I was driving through town. When was that? It was sometime today. I think it was right after I headed home. I heard another one. So they've been running a little bit, but those might have been the only ones today. Also, by the way, I have some new big videos coming out. Sorry for the big hiatus. I hadn't had a lot of time or motivation, honestly, to make videos, even though I have all the clips for them. But I have enough stuff, so there will be videos coming out every Saturday for the next couple weeks, I think. Sweet. Yeah, definitely DM me, SKR. Eaker Airport. That's all I hear when I turn on my scanner anymore. Dude, I felt that. But mine's been FFA. Like, legit, every single day I've had something, and it's going to be even worse. Like, I'm telling you guys right now, there's probably not going to be very many videos coming out this summer. My schedule is so bad. I'm not going to be in Durant for 2 to 3 months straight right now. What's up, Andy? And that's cool, short line. I have an iPhone 12, I think, and it works pretty good when I do handheld videos. Dude, I don't know what just hit me, but I have to use the bathroom. There's not a single good bathroom around here. Oh yeah, I will be going up to Yellowstone um this summer, so, and we're gonna stop, like, I think we're gonna go through like Omaha, Nebraska and stuff. So that'll be cool. Maybe I can get some more Union Pacific action. You know, that's just what I wanted, right? Oh yeah, I just saw your DM SKR. That's awesome. Freaking sweet. I do have some pretty big news for y'all. Southern Kansas Railfann's blowing up my Instagram DMs. Hopefully he realizes I can't respond to those while I'm on live. Oh yeah, okay, you're back in the chat. So, basically, I have some pretty big news that I want you guys to get in on. So, this is a work in progress. This is a big work in progress, actually. So, Red River Railfan might be expanding. Just like, not in terms of like more hosts or whatever, but in terms of we might actually have some cool railroading stuff coming our way. So as y'all may know, a while back I uploaded a YouTube video of the Rock Island passenger coach, Pikes Peak. I believe its number was 371. Basically, it was a passenger car that operated on the Chicago, Rock Island, and Pacific's Denver Rocket passenger train, which operated through Oklahoma. And basically, so it sits in Durant. Sorry, I didn't explain that well enough. It sits in Durant, just north of town a little bit, off the highway, at this place called Davis Fleet Truck Parts. So like they make they make parts for semis and stuff. Well, they bought this passenger coach to use as like a waiting room for their people, like while they are working on those people's trucks, because basically it's like an auto zone or like a quick lube for semi trucks. So basically what it is a waiting room, but the thing is they don't use it. So basically that used to be their waiting room until they built their new facility, so this train car has no purpose anymore. And it's a passenger coach. It's real pretty. It's silver. It has like I don't even know how to explain it. It's a streamlined passenger coach. It's beautiful. I love this thing. I've always looked at it as a kid. Well, I've reached out to Davis Fleet Auto Parts, and I basically told them, I said, I asked for permission to view the inside of the coach, which I feel like that's completely reasonable. But then I also asked them if they would be willing to basically open it up for some sort of mini restoration. So it wouldn't be something like, because obviously I can't do it. I'm a minor. I can't like buy an entire train and bring it somewhere. But basically what I proposed was that if they give me the opportunity and basically just the access to the property and to the train car, that I would try to start some sort of restoration group to kind of like maintain the train car, maybe work on it on the inside a little bit, for completely free, just so to have something to work on. So that's something coming down the pipe for Red River Railfan. We may have our own little restoration project here in Durant if any of y'all local rail fans are interested in coming to help. But that's a work in progress. I've had a couple email exchanges with them. They said they would have to talk to their higher ups and stuff if they're going to be able to allow us over there. But I am working on getting inside of the train car in the future and making videos and stuff. But I think it would be absolutely awesome if I could come up with some sort of non-profit into the future as I graduate high school, leave high school, to somehow better preserve that passenger car. So if y'all guys are interested in all that, just I want to see what y'all's thoughts are on that, because I know it's a pretty big undertaking for me to just kind of like offer that up. But I mean, it's a beautiful passenger car. It's the only Chicago, Rock Island, and Pacific passenger car from the Rocket passenger trains, which those are like their main high-speed passenger trains back in the day. So I don't know. I just wanted to see what y'all guys thought about that, because I know it's a pretty big undertaking, and it definitely isn't going to be able to be something that I work on full time, but it'd be something pretty cool and pretty big that I would be able to coordinate with them and possibly the city of Durant later in the future. Because really, all of Durant's railroad history is torn down. So right now, there's only, if I think about it, all that I can think of railroad related in Durant is the Chicago, Rock Island, and Pacific passenger car that I was just talking about, and the old Kansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma Gulf Railway. Or I think, no, it's not Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma Gulf. The Kansas and Oklahoma Gulf Railway, something like that. The passenger station. It was a Missouri Pacific subsidiary, and that train track used to run through Durant, and they have a station. Only thing is that station's literally 2 walls and part of a roof. Like the front wall and the back wall is missing. So Katie, who's RD? I don't know who that is. Because the train tracks through Durant used to be, there were multiple of them. There was the MKT, the Katy, Union Pacific, the Missouri Pacific subsidiary, which is that Kansas Oklahoma Gulf Railway I was talking about, and then it was either the St. Louis and San Francisco or the Burlington Northern, which I guess SLSF was absorbed by the Burlington Northern. But that was the Kaimichi, the SLSF/BN. Those are all the railroads that came through Durant, and basically everything was torn down. It's pretty sad. Well, the sun's starting to go down pretty quick. I thought they said the sun was supposed to stay up a little bit. Oh, that's awesome, Marty. You grew up on the river opposite of Colbert? Colbert. Okay, thank you. Yes, I needed that information. Yes, thank you, Southern Kansas Railfan. You're a lifesaver. But yeah, it operated through Durant. You can actually see their old right-of-way right over here. So like you see that tree line? It's kind of elevated, and that was the old Kansas, Oklahoma, and Gulf main line. They completely tore that up. It's gone. Like all of it is completely gone. But the old passenger station, like this is my dream, and I know it's probably never going to come to fruition, but if I'm ever rich enough, I want to start some sort of nonprofit or some sort of company or like museum and rebuild the Durant train station, because the Durant train station was right up there in the middle of the Durant Diamonds. It's like where Union Pacific crosses the Kaimichi. Right over there to the northwest of the crossing is where, or not the crossing, the Diamonds. That was where the Durant station used to be. And I always thought it'd be so cool if someone would come in and then kind of do another Durant like revitalization project. Like Durant, we do that all the time down here. Like every couple years, there's a new like build up Main Street, build up First Street, build up like Second Street, whatever. You know, like going through and working on Durant section by section. I was like, it'd be so cool if Durant's Trinity, I don't remember what it's called, the Three River Gorge Museum, Three River Valley Museum, like relocated into a museum like by the train tracks, and then like I don't know, do something like that, and the old train station, or like make a restaurant right there, because it's publicly owned property. It's owned by the city of Durant right there. It's in the middle of the Union Pacific right away. It's really weird, but you can look it up on the Durant like City of Durant records. It's not owned by Union Pacific. It's not owned by the Kaimichi. It's owned by the city. So the city could sell it if they really wanted to. And I always thought it'd be cool to like see the Katy station brought back, because basically the Katy station in Durant was like a mini replica of the one that's in Denison. It was like a 2-story building, but it had like the big Katy signs and it had some stained glass. It was pretty cool. And then we actually used to have another train station down on Arkansas, I think, a little bit down the road. It follows the Kaimichi right away. It's down there by the Durant DMV, if you're familiar with Durant at all. There used to be a station right there for the SLSF. But yeah, Durant used to be a railroad hub, but now it's nothing. You know, I've always thought it'd be so cool, though, to have some sort of like the Kaimichi Railroad, they used to do passenger services. And I always thought it'd be so cool if some sort of group would work together with them again to do that. Yeah, so short line, you're talking about Antlers. So in Antlers, there's actually 2 passenger cars owned by the Kaimichi Railroad. I don't know if they own them anymore. They might have given them to the city of Antlers, but they used to run passenger trains with those. I actually made a YouTube video about them. If you want to go watch that, it's about the Hugo train station. You'd probably enjoy that video. But yeah, they used to run passenger trains with that, and then they had an F unit, which is actually sitting in Hugo by their old train station. But I always thought it'd be so cool if someone like put in the time and effort to like rebuild another one of those historical societies or something like that that could operate the Kaimichi. I mean, because it's always been a dream of mine. Like, I have high aspirations for like going off, making money, all that kind of stuff. But then again, my dream is to like own or operate or work on some sort of railroad preservation project. Like, I have a YouTube video coming out next Saturday about the Friends of ATSF 940. So real quick, if y'all want to get the jump on that, go to my bonfire link, so like my merch link, it's down in the description, and go to my ATSF 940 fundraiser. That is my next big goal for the channel, is to sell as many of those shirts and stuff as possible so we can help the Friends of the ATSF 940 make some more money so they can finish the restoration of ATSF 940. Those guys are awesome. I'm teaming up with them in the future to help them with volunteer work, help them with their branding and marketing. So y'all guys definitely need to go check that out. Every single dime that I make off of those pieces of apparel goes straight back to the Friends of ATSF 940, and you get an awesome shirt. Those things are so comfortable. I got mine the other day. Whew, I love it. Also, I'm in the process of making my own website so I can start branding this stuff a little bit better. So if y'all guys are interested in that, just keep an eye out. I should be posting it on my Instagram, Facebook, or community tab sometime later this week. There's a lot of big things coming up for Red River Railfan, I'm telling you guys. I got the drive and I got the motivation, and this channel is not going anywhere. Well, I don't know if we're going to get a train before the sun goes down. The signals are as dead as a doornail, and the sun's going down faster than I can watch it, so I think we're going to run out of sunlight here in about 10 minutes. I don't know, I'll stay on for about 10 more minutes, so I hit the 30-minute mark, and then I'll be off. Unless we catch something and we end up chasing it. But right now I have my scanner set to scan the Union Pacific Choctaw Sub, Union Pacific Maintenance Away, and the Kaimichi main line, so, and I haven't heard anything in a while. There's a bunch of cats out here today. I've seen like 4. They're all just kind of like walking around the train tracks. The signal for the scanner, hold on, let me look. 160920 or 160.920, sorry. That's the main line, but thing is, it might be different for you short line. You need to look that up because you're on the other side of the Kaimichi right of way. Because the Kaimichi, their main line is split up into 3 parts. You have the west line, which is Medill to Hugo. You have the south line, which is Hugo to Paris, and you have the east line, which is Hugo to Hope. So you need to go, and I'm pretty sure you live in between the Hugo and Hope one. So you need to look that up. There's a bunch of scanner frequency websites. Just look up Kaimichi Railroad, and then it should tell you. Because if I give you this one, you're not going to hear the trains that you're looking for, unless you're coming over this way. Maybe we'll get one more train before night. Usually there's about one more train before the sun goes down. I can't wait until the sun starts going down later, because for a while, someone's blowing up my YouTube comments. I'm getting all the notifications. But used to, the sun like would go down at like 9 p.m. and like there would still be light. But now it's barely past 6 p.m. and the sun's going away. I mean, I am all for the good weather that comes with Oklahoma winters, but the sunlight sucks. Because I know the days when the sun stays up until 9 p.m., it's freaking hot. Like, it's unbearable down here. Sitting out by the railroad right-of-way in 115-degree heat is not fun. The only time I'll do it for more than like an hour max during the summer is when I'm chasing something. And even then, most of that time spent in the air conditioning in my truck, so. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this live stream. It's always fun getting to tell y'all my little secrets before I put them out into YouTube videos. Like, I'm psyched about this Davis Fleet Auto Parts thing. Like, if that works out, I'd have full access to a passenger car 24/7. I don't know what I'd do with it. I think mainly what I would do is keep it clean. Like, if they open it up for me to quote-unquote restore it, all I would be doing is cleaning it and then maybe doing like a little bit of painting. Because I do know that the lettering on top of the passenger car is going away, where it says Rock Island. It's starting to go away. But really, that's like the only cosmetic thing on the outside of the train I can think of, other than like some sort of like green moss algae stuff growing on the wheel sets. Because it's pretty nice. Like, just by itself, that train car's been kept really good. I don't know what it is. I guess it's just built well. Because that thing is built in the 1930s, so it's almost 100 years old. And it still looks good. Like, real good. I'm actually going to drive by it when I leave this place. But yeah, I reached out to them the other day, and they said that they could give me access to the train car itself, but they didn't know if they would, how they felt about me going in and working on it. I mean, they don't use it though, because literally they have the doors locked on it, and it looked like you can see through the windows in it, and it looks like it hasn't been touched in at least 15 years. Like, it is. like all the electronics, like, because they kind of turned it into an office, so the inside of it does not look like a Rock Island passenger car, which is a shame. Like, it kind of looks like a waiting room, but I don't know. All like the computers and stuff in there, like, because there's a desk, looks ancient. Like, it looks like something my great grandma had in her house. It's like those big old blocky computers, easily from the early 2000s. Because like I've gotten access to go up to it before. Like, we've gone up and asked, but that was when it was COVID. They didn't want us going inside. Also, by the way, if y'all go looking for that YouTube video where I talk about it, I kind of deleted it. I didn't delete it. I archived it because that video was absolutely terrible. Hey, Stormy Sky, how you doing? Or at least, hey, Dave. You're kind of catching us on the tail end of this live stream here. The sun's going down. We haven't really caught anything. I was going to stay on until I hit 30 minutes on the stream, so about 6:10. Unless the lights come on, then I'll hop on over to Main Street where we'll be able to see it better. No, you're on good, Stormy. I'm glad to see you here. This has been a pretty good live stream. If you want to hear about some stuff that we've been talking about, I have some pretty big announcements that you can go through and listen to once this is uploaded, or you can go and listen to it right now. But I'm about 4 minutes. I'm going to cut the end of this cut this live stream. Sorry, I can't talk today, but around 4 minutes I'm going to cut down this live stream, and it'll be all good. But I made some pretty big announcements on there of what's to come in the future, so you definitely need to go listen to that. Sup, TNO, how you doing? Yeah, Tino, you need to go listen to that. I'm gonna have to end the live stream right now. I'm getting the phone call, and if the lights come back on, I'll start a live again, but I'm sorry, guys. See y'all later.